On May 19, 2014, the Funny River fire started on the Kenai National Wildlife Refuge. Firefighters quickly realized that this early season fire was going to test them. Thankfully, local communities and land management agencies on the Kenai Peninsula had been working together to prepare for wildfires in and around Kenai National Wildlife Refuge.
The CES engines and our Division of Forestry folks were trying to kind of skirt that fire off to the north and eventually end up pushing that into a fuels break that the Fish and Wildlife had done previously. And that was a huge benefit for us because the fire basically essentially dropped out of the trees and to the ground where we could get a handle on it, and there wasn't as much aerial embers.
Working with public and private landowners and Firewise, local leaders in the community, with the help of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, were able to plan and implement fuel treatments on and around the Kenai National Wildlife Refuge. These treatments help keep wildfires from burning out of the Kenai National Wildlife Refuge and threatening local communities.
They've done a great job in protecting life, which is a key priority, both of Alaska residents as well as of firefighters and teams, as well as protecting property. A lot of strategic thought has gone into how to attack the fire. A lot of preparation was done beforehand as well, both in terms of clearing the underbrush and building fire breaks.
Maybe 170 miles on the west side of the refuge is urban interface boundary. A lot of it is wilderness to urban interface.
And a policy direction may influence what you actually can do, or may influence the timeline of what you can do it. You know, either one of those are restrictions essentially. Part of this project butts up against, I think, wilderness. And you know, for me, that was a real opportunity to realize that the refuge doesn't have the ability to do much here, and that's certainly where we can, as a partner, help.
White is Alpha, Tech 5.
Siri was approached by the Alaska Department of Forestry, the Soldotna office, to put in a fuels break along our property, which is west of Browns Lake. It abuts up against the refuge. It works as a perfect buffer between refuge land and residential area and the city of Soldotna itself.
While the Funny River fire burned nearly 200,000 acres and threatened hundreds of homes, only 4 structures were lost when the fire jumped the Kenai River on May 25th. All the homes in the communities directly north of these fuel treatments came out of the Funny River fire unscathed, thanks in large part to preventative efforts by land managers and homeowners.